is SPV in real estate?
Yeah, SPV actually is a very important subject for all those who are going to be keenly involved in the macro level. To answer your question, what is SPV? SPV is a special purpose vehicle. It's actually a legal and commercial entity. It's a special entity which is created to execute a particular project.
So can you put some light on what is FDI actually?
Yeah, as the name suggests, FDI actually stands for foreign direct investment.
Does that have a link with FEMA or?
We'll just come to that.
Okay.
But FDI are those funds, the investments that are coming by the foreign companies who are participating in India.
Fine. So the doubt which I just asked about FEMA, that what FEMA is actually, how FEMA is actually playing a role between all this. So can you put some light on FEMA?
Yeah, sure. FEMA actually comes into play whenever, like just now, we spoke about FDI, foreign funds that are coming into it.
What's up, everyone? This is Yaman Siridia again with you people on the behalf of iREIT. I am developing business on the channel of iREIT with the help of our living legend once again, Major General Satish Sahijpal. We welcome you again, sir, on our podcast.
Thank you, Yaman. Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be exchanging notes with you on the subjects that we have chosen today.
Yes, sir. So, as of today, we will be we will like to receive information on what is SPV in real estate.
Yeah, SPV actually is a very important subject for all those who are going to be keenly involved in the macro level real estate, particularly. It's at
Okay.
macro level because at the smaller level, property developers don't need to go into SPV kind of arrangement.
Okay.
But at macro level, in fact, what one has noticed is that nowadays more and more projects are following this route. Actually, to start with, to answer your question, what is SPV? SPV is a special purpose vehicle. It's actually a legal and commercial entity. It's a special entity which is created to execute a particular project wherein two or more parties, the main players, the investors, come together and they create this legal and commercial entity through which this project is executed. All the transactions are then carried out through this. It is basically aimed at insulating the participating partners actually to be directly liable to the risks. So it's, in a way, it's a risk insulation or risk isolation actually for the participating partners. It also becomes a vehicle for raising loans, debts,
Okay.
funds for executing the project. And the issue about the SPV is that once it it is formed in the shape of a company, then it is expected, not expected actually, it is supposed to uh, follow all the obligations that formation of a new company is supposed to follow.
Okay.
Regarding SPV, how it is to be formed, if you want to know more.
Yeah. Okay. Well, obviously, we would like to, know where it is actually applicable. Where it is actually
Yeah,
applicable.
sure. It is actually applicable whenever an SPV is formed. It is to be formed in the form of a company.
Okay.
It can be a private company, or it can be an LLP. It has to follow the route of Company Act 2013.
Oh, okay.
Company Act 2013, and as per that, it is supposed to have an MOU and A and U. It is supposed to have registration, the entire process, documentation, along with the registrar of companies, and it fulfills all the obligations a company as an independent company, and it uh, divests itself, it separates itself from the parent companies in all aspects. So,
Okay.
in effect, and also to mention a point, in fact, this form of SPV formation and executing projects
Mhm.
is now coming into practice more and more with regard to wherever uh, REITs, REITs, real estate investment trusts are being formed,
Okay.
or infrastructure investment trusts are being
Mhm.
formed. Most of the FDIs actually that are coming into
Mhm.
India are also following the route of SPV to execute most of the projects.
Fine.
Not only the FDIs, but also in the developing economy now, in our path to 2047,
Okay.
most of the infrastructure projects, the remonetization projects, and all the important aspects where skill and resources of more
Mhm.
than one company are required,
Okay.
and all the FDIs, the foreign funds that will be flowing into the
Mhm.
country, will also be following, or actually are following, the SPV route.
What do you really feel about that? How I mean, SPV is serving the current context, or how it is utilized in the current context? What are your views on that?
SPVs are using the current context. Just to give you a couple of examples, actually.
Okay, please tell.
As I mentioned, most of the macro level projects are now going to be executed or going to be taken this route. To execute a project, an independent and isolated entity, legal and commercial entity, is created,
Mhm.
which provides comfort to all the participating
Mhm.
partners, participating agencies. Number one. Number two, it also enables that company or the SPV to raise additional resources from outside without risking the companies that are participating.
Okay.
To I'm sure, to amplify this point, give you an example. There is this SPV Dharavi project that actually we spoke
Yeah.
in our earlier
Yeah, I've
interactions,
seen that video of yours. Yeah.
where the Maharashtra government and the Adani group
Mm-hmm.
are participating
Mm-hmm.
to create that special purpose vehicle.
Okay.
I forget the name. Do you have the name of that
Okay. So,
project?
if I'm not wrong, that
Navbharat?
yeah, that is Navarat Mega Developers Private Limited, according to my information.
Navbharat
Yeah.
Mega Developers Private Limited actually is not a company. It's neither Adani nor Maharashtra government. But
Okay.
actually, this is the SPV. This is the entity that has been created just to execute the Dharavi Redevelopment project.
Completely a
S-
separate entity for developing that Dharavi
yeah,
area.
yeah, true. Uh, True. In fact, it's not only Dharavi. Most of the other uh, uh, townships, wherever smart cities are being created,
Mm-hmm.
wherever agencies from outside the
Okay.
country or from within the country
Yeah.
are expected to be participating, but they don't want to be subject to any risks in this participation.
Wow.
Actually, to
Okay.
isolate and insulate
Mm-hmm.
them, this SPV is created, where then SPV becomes answerable and accountable for all its activities.
And sir, how SPV is actually regulated?
How SPV is regulated is, as I mentioned, the regulatory authority in this case again becomes like exactly like a company.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
just as a company is regulated by the Registrar of Companies Act under the Act of 2013. That's exactly how this is going to be operating. It has the office bearers. It has those same document. It is supposed to go through same audit processes. It is
Okay.
supposed to be submitting all the reports
Mm-hmm.
to the Registrar of Companies as per the Company Act.
Okay. Okay.
That's the way to regulate SPV.
So, sir, can you put some light in on what is FDI actually?
Yeah, yeah, sure. In fact, they are very closely interlinked, as I had mentioned actually
Mm-hmm.
in my earlier part of whatever exchanges we were having.
Yeah.
Uh, Almost all, if I may say so, all the projects that are going to be executed with the cooperation or the participation of the foreign investments, as the name suggests, the FDI actually stands for foreign direct investment.
Okay.
So the
Is that a link with FEMA or?
We'll just come to that.
Okay,
But
okay,
FDI are those funds, the investments that are coming by the foreign companies who are participating in India, whether
okay.
along with the routes or to execute all the other major projects. Uh, it's going to be used in for highways, railways, office buildings,
Mm-hmm.
warehouses, so on and so forth. Wherever the foreign entities are going to be participating, they will be following the route of the FDI. The funds that will be coming in through the FDI route or the direct route, they will be following certain obligations when they come and deploy themselves. The route that they'll be following uh, are uh, are going to be observing certain rules.
Okay.
Uh,
This is how they will be
this
operating.
is how they will be operating
Okay.
because this is not a company which is already existing in the country.
Very much valid.
When they
Very
come
much
from
valid.
outside, say, let me highlight by taking an example of real estate.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I personally feel, as far as my knowledge goes, the foreign companies cannot come into India and buy land.
Okay.
So when they come in here,
Okay.
they bring in the funds, the cash,
Okay.
and the Indian counterpart
Yeah.
of that joint venture,
Fine.
as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Indian counterpart is the one that will bring forward the land, and it normally is more comfortable getting the approvals done from the local agencies because they are more familiar with the rules and the laws and the various provisions. So together, when they want to execute a project, that's the route that it is taken
Fine.
through the FDI route.
Okay. Okay. So the doubt which I just asked about FEMA, that what FEMA is actually, how FEMA is actually playing a role between all this. So can you put some light on FEMA as
Yeah, sure. FEMA actually comes into play whenever, like just now, we spoke about FDI, is the foreign funds that are coming into India.
well? Yeah.
So, any financial monetary transaction engaged in by an Indian going out or by an outside agency, a foreign agency coming into India, bringing in the fund, the finance, uh, are guided and governed by the Foreign Exchange Management Act.
Okay.
This is also called FEMA of 1999 because
Mhm.
prior to this, the rule that was Foreign Regulatory Act, Foreign Exchange Regulatory Act,
Okay.
dates back to I think 1956,
My God.
and it's once the opening up of the economy was undertaken by
So
Dr. Manmohan Singh
we are the economists. Yeah.
in 1991.
Mhm.
And that's the time when the nation chose then to open itself up
Mhm.
to make foreign investment in India more all pervasive.
Yeah, of course,
Spread
because
out
it's a big market even for the
more
foreign
in,
companies,
yeah,
right?
India, our country wanted to encourage more and more foreign investments
Yeah,
to
of
come
course.
into India.
Mhm.
So the idea was to make the act governing
Okay.
foreign investment into India simpler,
Simpler and
more friendly,
more adaptable.
easy to comply with,
Yeah, easy to.
and it has shown very positive results.
Oh, okay.
Something like uh, $10 billion worth of amount has been, I think, invested here in 2025.
$10 billion.
$10 billion.
Huge
Yeah,
amount.
because a huge amount is coming in, and the main sources through which this is coming in. I am saying through which deliberately because I don't know whether it's from these countries
Okay.
or it's through these countries. One is US, of course, is one of the major players,
Yeah, United
as
States.
is natural. Then
Yeah.
the FDI also comes through large chunks through Singapore
Okay.
and through Mauritius.
Mauritius and Singapore are also.
Mauritius, Singapore actually are the larger contributors of the FDI. Actually, when we're talking about the investment. So all the funds that are coming into India, they are governed by FEMA. It's not a very draconian law, but it's an act basically to guide the investment coming in here.
Okay.
And any offenses or any violation of FEMA
Mm-hmm.
is investigated by the Enforcement Directorate. It's their responsibility.
Okay.
But otherwise, in days to come, in years to follow, uh, foreign investment is going to play a very, very important role in the development of our country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fine. So it has been a great session once again with you. We thank you for sparing your
Yeah, I
time with
think I
us.
think it,
Yeah.
I think it's been a very useful session for all those who are
Yeah.
going to be engaged, occupied, or in one way or the other who are going to be engaged in the macro level real estate,
Mm-hmm.
whether it is by way of roads or highways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was another very interesting thing that I thought I'll share with you.
Please, sir. Please.
Was the monetization aspect. There
Okay.
is a national monetization pipeline.
Well. Okay.
Yeah, that's another feature actually, which would interest the students of the real estate
Mm-hmm.
in the country.
Okay. But what it is
This
actually?
particular pipeline actually deals with all the brownfield projects which are lying dormant. The
Okay.
government has now chosen to co-opt
Mm-hmm.
the private entrepreneurs to take part in this,
Mm-hmm.
and these are part completed
Mm-hmm.
projects of relating to highways, relating to buildings, relating to maybe bridges, maybe
Mm-hmm.
railways, wherever part completed brownfield projects are lying, which are not generating any revenues.
Okay.
Actually, through participation of the private players,
Mm-hmm.
it is sought to reactivate these so that they
Okay.
become
Reactivate those. I mean, projects
those
who were
those
not giving any
dormant
revenue.
projects actually,
Okay.
so that they
Okay.
start generating
Revenue.
revenues,
Mm-hmm.
and I forget the figures, but fairly substantial sum is sought to be revived and brought into the economy. The money that is actually earned through this process
Mm-hmm.
is again sought to be reinvested in the infrastructure development
Mm-hmm.
of the country. I thought this was an important subject that uh, everybody dealing with real estate should know.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was a great input from your end, sir. We thank you once again for this informative session.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, Yaman. It's been a pleasure as
Thank you, sir.
always.